We back with another one.
We back, yes,
man.
Sir.
Yes. How you been, bro? How you
I've
been?
Been good, man. Been good.
That's good, bro. You know, that time of the year. I know it's supposed to be a downtime, but I feel like a lot of sports are happening. We got NBA's heating up going into the playoffs.
Yup.
You got college basketball going to March Madness.
Yeah.
You got
They're doing the
World Baseball Classic.
Yup.
There's so much going on.
It is. It's a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you even got like a major coming up for golf, so there's a lot of stuff to talk about. Without further ado, let's hop into it. Let's hop into it, man. Let's start with the NBA today.
Okay.
Let's start with the NBA. We're gonna go straight into Philly, you know. Then we're gonna open it up to what's around the league. That stuff we want to talk about. So actually, Philly just won last night against the Jazz, but you know they dropped a few straight before that.
Yeah.
So I know we're right there with the Magic for that last spot, official spot in the playoffs. You know, because the first six.
It's the first six, and then 7 through 10 play in the play-in tournament.
Yeah. So tell me what you're seeing with the team. How do you see us really making that surge to the season? Just stuff like just your thoughts.
Yeah. So with this 76ers team, the way that they are right now, it's a young group. They all want to produce. The thing about it is they battle so many injuries all season long, and it's hard to do. It kind of offset itself when we had guys go out, but our guards was scoring. When we had the Jared McCain in that role, it was guards. It was like our bigs that we have on our team are good defensive and rebounding bigs. So we took away Jared McCain, and that kind of hurt us a lot, because watching that game that you were talking about last night, they double team Maxey, and it's hard. Yes, he had 25, but if you look at it, it was a hard 25. He went for like 8 for 23, 8 for 22. It was hard. I think what they should have done was picked up another point guard.
I mean,
in my mind, okay,
we got that lefty,
the Cameron Payne. No, I'm saying like we should have went and actually got traded for when Daryl Morey found out that the trade didn't work out. Okay, now you have to actually take action and go get a point guard. And in my mind, who came to it was Kobe White. I think Kobe White would have been a great pickup, for
the six man
for him. For him to come off the bench and stay with me now, because Kobe White this season he is averaging 13 right now because he just got traded to the Hornets.
Yeah.
Before he got traded, he was averaging 18. Last season he was averaging 20. The season before that he was averaging 19. So it was like I think that would have been a great fit in that role that we needed him to come off the bench and do what is called for him to do. And another thing that hinders and like that hurts this team is the bench depth. I think we're like top 5 in bench scoring. And it hurts. And you can see it last night. Like, shout out to the forwards.
So we're in the bottom 5 of bench scoring?
Of bench scoring,
So you just said top 5. So we're in the bottom.
Well, we're in the worst. How if you want to look at it. Bottom 5 or top 5 for least amount of scoring. Well, we'll look at it.
Okay.
Yeah, but and that's hurting us, because without our stars in the game, our guards just aren't too much producing any points. Yeah. They're not getting anything. But so that's how I see this team, and I think that's how they kind of are right now. But I do think
they can turn around.
I do think it could turn around. One thing for them to actually turn around to have an actual chance in the playoffs is they cannot be in the play-in tournament.
Oh no!
You cannot. No. You have to limit the amount of games that Joel Embiid is going to play postseason.
Correct.
That is the only way that this is going to work this season.
And that's now I'm gonna hop in, and that's where I wanted to go.
Okay.
You hit the nail on the head. This team lacks bench scoring, and I think that's a Nick Nurse problem at this point. I'll call it out. Nick Nurse has been lackluster when it comes to getting effective minutes out of the bench. We couldn't figure out a spot for Jared McCain. He was just not really in our lineup for a lot of key moments, and then you see him go to OKC, and he's balling. He's having, he
100%.
seemed like he's getting close to what he was in that stretch we had with the Sixers. And my thing is with this team, you have to find that balance because we are old in some areas. I know we have young guards, but you look around, Embiid's older. Mm-hmm. You got PG, he's older.
Andre Drummond,
it's just older. And we have to have effective bench scoring. Cameron Payne was never going to be that answer for someone to like lead that second unit. So I don't understand that process. Mm-hmm. I don't understand that pickup leading to. I don't understand why we got rid of Jerry McCain instead of letting the young fella kind of grow more into that role we needed him in. And even when you see Maxey on the interview, it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie and say I don't miss Jerry McCain like I do. I miss my dog. 100%. So I'm saying, so like you missed out on an opportunity to like get a young guard who's known for scoring back into the fold. And on top of that, you ruin a little bit of team chemistry.
You did
in the process.
You did,
all for the sake of getting under the luxury tax or whatever it is. In the NBA.
Because with Joel going out of the game, Maxey's going to need some time to rest. Mm-hmm. Kyle Lowry, Cameron Payne, they not gonna cut it. Because we need score.
That's not a championship conducing team when you have Cameron Payne and Kyle Lowry as your backup point guard. So I don't know what we do. Yeah. I think we can turn around. We're young in some good areas. We're a scrappy team. I will say that we are a scrappy team. Most games are hard fought, besides a few recently.
Yes.
A few recently that was kind of got out of hand early, but I do think we're a scrappy team. But to your point, this team is not built for the play-in. We need to be as healthy as possible going into a playoff push.
Yeah.
So with that, talking about Daryl Morey and his travesty of a roster management, there was a report out there by Kevin O'Connor from Yahoo Sports. He said that it's got really dark. He said that one of a trade that tried to happen, that Daryl Morey tried to make, was Kawhi Leonard with some of the picks.
Ooh.
Which made no sense.
Yeah, I feel like we're in
another injury prone athlete who's having a good year this year. Another injury prone athlete that needs his time off. You essentially throw all your chips in for now, and I don't know how you try to duck the luxury tax or whatever it's called, second apron, with adding someone who's making X amount of money, who's also embroiled in a potential back end scheme for avoiding the cap structure. So I
remember. I knew you're talking about.
I don't see how that works. But that's just idiotic to me. I think Daryl Morey is outsmarting, like trying to be the smartest man in the room.
100%.
Like that, like
it made no sense.
Reuniting PG and Kawhi Leonard in the that just makes no sense. Anyway, and you had to give up somebody for it. I don't know who that would be. So yeah, the Sixers. Hopefully, these last 18 or 17 games we got left in the season, we show some to make some teams scared, because of the East. It's wide open, but some people are making some noise in the East.
It's dwindling down.
Yeah,
100%.
Some people are making some noise in the East.
It's narrowing down, and you kind of, and the people that are, or the teams that are standing out, are definitely standing out.
Yeah, for sure.
And it look like it's coming together for them. So.
But yeah, I mean, like we said, the season is coming to an end. Mm-hmm. I think it's time for us to kind of look around the league, look at some things, from a standpoint of what do we see as the top teams. So I want you to tell me your top 4 teams from the East and your top 4 teams from the West, because I'm after the top 4.
Yeah, I got you. So from the East, I have the Pistons, the Cavaliers. Mm-hmm. I have the Celtics and the Knicks. I like the Pistons. Obviously, they're the number one team in the East right now that have the best record.
Mm-hmm.
But Cade Cunningham is, I'm not gonna lie, when he came into the league, I didn't think he was gonna have that point guard role still.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were kind of gonna switch it out because he was kind of big for like.
Yeah, like 6'7",
Yeah,
6'8",
exactly.
bro.
So,
Yeah.
but when he and like this year, he's showing improvement and showing that he can control the game, control the momentum, and actually take control when need be. And they're all young.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the scariest part. It's like they're all young.
Detroit can be there
Like
for
name
a while.
name a vet on that team. I don't know one right now.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy. Like they are actually.
Yeah.
Like they're basically in my mind, they're doing what OKC was doing. Is how they have that young group, and you just found the right players, found the right chemistry. So after that, it was the Cavaliers. I think the Cavaliers did the best thing before the trade deadline and went out and getting James Harden because he's balling with them. He was balling with the Clippers. So he's averaging 19 points with the Cavaliers, and he was averaging 18 with the Clippers. And Donovan Mitchell right now is averaging, I think it was 28 points right now.
Okay.
So that team is really good. They got the big men that they wanted. You have Evan Mobley. You have was in Jared Allen.
Yeah.
So you like you have that group, and then the Celtics. Celtics are surprisingly good. Shout out to Jaylen Brown for holding it down while Jason Tatum. He definitely deserves his flowers after having the season that he's having. He's averaging, I think, 28 points, and he's averaging 48 or what was it? He's averaging 48% from the field. Like without no Jason Tatum, it's just
crazy.
Him.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's crazy,
yeah,
bro.
it's good. It's wild.
That's crazy.
Man.
That's
It's
crazy.
Wild. It's wild. And then the Knicks. I ain't gonna lie. Because I'm sure I do like Jalen Brunson. I think he found his rhythm, or he can find his rhythm, especially when it comes in the playoffs. So I like that group. You can never count them out.
Yeah.
And then for the West, number one, the defending champions, OKC. 2, I had the Rockets. I like a young group, and I think the Rockets, or Houston Rockets, is the best spot for Kevin Durant to end up there because he has a young group who can defend around the wing, who still got bigs, and he can still be who he want to be. Now it was a little different seeing him. Oh, you don't like that one?
Not at all. Not
Bro,
the slightest.
I like it. I like it. Having that young group, and he can still
They have
beat
no point
KD.
guard. They ain't the team that record shows. They have no point guard that's gonna falter when it comes in the playoffs. But I'll let you go.
Yeah, yeah.
Go,
No,
sure.
I do like that team. I think that they can definitely do noise in the playoffs. Like right now is right now, but I think personally that in the playoffs with KD and everyone looked up to KD. Watching them play, they all gonna fall in line and it's gonna click. And then the Spurs, they have a cheat code on their team, so I had to put them in the top 4. Victor Wembanyama is gonna win Defensive Player of the Year, and I ain't nothing really I can say about that.
If we be honest, he's probably gonna win that every year. of his
Every
career.
year, the only thing about them though that I think that they lack is being efficient.
Okay.
Because when he's not on the court, it's not the same team.
Okay.
Like the shooters only really open because you have to put so much eyes and bodies around Victor Wembanyama. So when that happens, that's when I get scared for them. And then it was who else? But who's yours?
So for mine, my top teams of the East are it's going to be pretty similar. I got the Pistons, like you said. They're They're a hard nosed team. They're young in the right areas. They're a scrappy team. Even though they got a little turmoil in that locker room between Cade and the head coach from that recent interviews from both of those players. I mean, from the player and the coach, which was crazy. I still got them at the top spot. I think that team, they can work that out. I know that team looks really good in crunch moments and stuff like that. So that's a good team. As long as they figure out how to make some defensive adjustments.
Yeah.
so K said
that was insane for him to call the coach out.
That's crazy. That was crazy, bro. That was crazy.
Like, most teams make adjustments at halftime.
Yeah,
he just didn't.
So crazy. It's crazy. I got the Celtics. I got the Celtics. I almost put the Celtics at one spot for the simple fact that, but I'm going to keep them at 2 because we don't know, is because Jason Tatum has a chance of coming back this year.
Okay.
There's a chance he comes back. And if he comes back and he can play, that team's going to be really scary, bro. That's the number one.
I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think of
So I am so shocked. I was like either 1 or 3. I kept them at 2 to split the difference. That team, like I said, they play hard. Jaylen Brown deserves all his flowers, like you said.
Yeah, 100%.
He's balling. That's what you expect for the highest paid person in the league. So he's doing his thing. That team is good. Even they're doing well. Even though can't shoot a lick this year. Derek White, he ain't shooting that well this year. So. They playing. At the 3 spot, I got the Knicks, bro. The Knicks, I think they're back against the wall. Their back are firmly against the wall. They've changed out your coach. Jalen Brunson he knows it's now or never. Cat, it's now or never. You have to win, you know. And that team, they got it all in front of them right now, so they got to figure it out. And at that 4 spot, you got
the 4 spot, man.
I'll give it to the Cavs. It was between the Cavs or the Sixers for me.
You had the 76ers in your 4 spot?
I don't believe in the Raptors. I think the Cavs can run with the Sixers all day. That's what my thought process is. I know it's a little bit of a homer, but for now I'm gonna go with the Cavs. Like you said, Donovan's balling. They got a good defense. Their team is pretty well managed and rostered. Even though they traded for James Harden, and is he out for the season or something like that?
You said what?
Is James Harden out for the season, or am I making that up?
Nah, he's playing.
He's playing?
Yeah.
Okay, so I thought he was hurt.
Unless something happened that I didn't see. Yeah, but when I last checked, he was playing.
He was playing. Okay, so let me double check. So, he's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know why I thought he was hurt. So yeah, I think that team's gonna be good. That team's good. That team's well managed. For the West, bro.
I could throw so many different teams in there for the West, so it was kind of tricky.
For the West, I got at my number 1 spot. It's the Thunder. Without a doubt. You just know that team. That team's they're primed to be one of the top teams for the next 3 or 4 years. So
they pretty much got the same team that they had last year when they won it all.
Yeah. So that team's gonna be good. I mean, Chet's playing well. J-Dub's still hurt, right?
Yeah.
So that team's still.
That's where the Jared McCain come in.
Yeah, that team's still playing well. You got Link this way because it's y'all. So that team's still playing well. I think that team will be good for the next couple of years. It's gonna be hard to beat them, especially with a healthy Shea, healthy J-Dub, healthy Chet. You always got a chance with that team. 2, I'm gonna go Spurs.
Okay.
That team is 2 years ahead of when they're supposed to be really good, and I'm excited to see what that team can do. I mean, because you got De'Aaron Fox, you got Wemby, you got Dylan Harper, you have 24. I forgot his name, but you got so many good players on that team that can they pass the ball well. They share the ball pretty well.
Stephen Castle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
They share the ball well. It's almost like everybody getting theirs on that team. So I think that and they have a defensive presence. So yeah, it's always gonna be a good coach team. At the 3 spot, I have the Timberwolves.
Okay.
Timberwolves are a really good team. Ant is playing like an MVP these last couple weeks. He's balling. Ant's one of my favorite players in the league to watch. I just like his persona, like how he's unapologetically himself.
100%.
He's always, asking for that limelight, need the ball. That's his team. And he gonna ball out. You know what I'm saying? So that's who I got at that 3 spot. And at the 4 spot, I got the Nuggets. The Nuggets, they have the MVP in my book. Jokic is another triple double, 28 points, 10 rebounds. 11 rebounds and 10 assists, something like that. So that team is balling, bro. That's a good team. That's a good team, bro.
The only thing about Jokic is the 65, 68 game.
Yeah, is he gonna get the?
I think he was at like what? I think it was like 51.
Yeah.
So he could. It's just all
Yeah. So that's my top 4 for the West. That team, man, I'm really excited to see what the Nuggets do in the playoffs. They're a championship team. They've won one, so they know what it takes from their leaders. So that's what I want to see what they do and when it comes down to the crunch time. So, and the reason why I didn't have the Rockets up there is that no point guard. Fred VanVleet's hurt. I don't know what they want to do with Reed Shepherd. So I'm a Kentucky fan for basketball. They just don't. Emeka, their head coach. I'm forgetting his name. Anyway, just don't like Reed Shepherd for some reason. I don't know what it is, but they won't play him. No point guard. The team, I don't know. So we gonna see. Could be wrong, and it is what it is. So if do make your own show.
I think for them, they're gonna have to run a big lineup.
They have to,
or a taller lineup. I think Amen maybe at the 1. You could possibly have Jabari at the 2.
Man, at the 1. That's
KD at 3.
That's not a good lineup, bro.
You could have Clint Capella or Steven Adams at the 5.
That's not a good lineup, bro. That's not a good lineup. That's not a good lineup. That's not a good lineup. In my opinion. So, but speaking of, I know I spoke about Jokic being the MVP. Give me an MVP and give me why.
So my MVP, Shea. Shea. Yeah, it's Shea. Until anybody could really prove me wrong, until he could prove me wrong, really, because anytime he's playing, he's gonna find his spot and he gets to the line. I know people
foul
out there
merchant.
at Foul Merchant, saying he's flopping.
Stop it. Yeah,
Can't beat him. Join him
until the league figures out a way to stop it.
Yeah, I mean, what
figure out how to play.
What can you do?
Play against it. I think Shea. I think it's a 2-man race between Shea and Yoke. I got Yoke. He's dominant, man. It's hard to bet against him.
It is.
Being the MVP, he's so good at night in, night out. You got to result into petty tactics like the Thunder did, and triple him up and stuff like that. But he's just so good at facilitating the ball. So good at getting to his spot. He's going to give you really a 3-level score.
He really is as a big man.
So I think if Yoke wins another MVP, we don't have to have a conversation, or him or Shaq. You don't have to have a conversation, him or Shaq. But that's neither. We'll wait. We'll wait. We'll wait for that. We'll wait for that.
Think of that.
We'll wait for that. But I'm just gonna throw that out there, right then and there. I mean, that's his fourth. That's gonna be his 4th MVP.
His 4th?
That's gonna be his 4th or 3rd MVP, right?
I think it would be his 3rd.
3rd.
Yeah, I think it would be his 3rd.
3rd MVP. He on his don't God forbid he wins another championship. My God.
I know.
So that's why. Anyway, we won't table that conversation. But that's who I got. That's who I got for my MVP.
Okay.
That's
some good stuff.
Yeah, So now that we've talked about a lot of basketball,
Yeah.
let's talk about some NFL.
Dang on, let's get into
Let's talk about some NFL. So we are still monitoring the AJ Brown situation.
Yeah.
I don't even call it. It's not even a situation. It's the potential trade of AJ Brown. The more moves are happening around the league. People keep comparing to what would be AJ's compensation, because we've seen a lot of people go for first. Some go for first picks. I don't think the one thing that will. I'm not bouncing, but the one thing that will directly determine his value is what DJ Moore got. What was the return for DJ Moore? I haven't seen it.
I think it was a 4th round pick.
It was a 4th?
Yeah, and then
the
Bills. So the Bills gave them a 2nd. No, what was it?
From Adam Schefter.
I know that. Yeah,
we'll get it from Adam Schefter real quick. So Buffalo is sending a 2026 second-round pick to Chicago in exchange for DJ Moore and a 5th-round pick to a second.
So what is it?
Buffalo is sending a 2nd for DJ Moore and a 5th.
They got a 2nd and a 5th for DJ Moore.
Yep. For Buffalo got DJ Moore in the 5th.
In the 5th, and they just gave up a 2nd.
So gave up a 2nd.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think, in my opinion,
price went up.
Price went up.
It's
AJ Brown. AJ Brown is a first for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And some change.
100%.
In my opinion, I think it's a first, a third, and maybe you throw like a little 6 or something there. Maybe throw a 7 for 6 in there, something like that. Give us a little breathing room to move up.
Yeah, with AJ Brown, and what people need to understand is that what we got him for isn't what we're going to give him away for.
Yeah,
it's two different people.
He's now a 3-time All-Pro.
3-time All-Pro. Every year over 1,000 yards.
Every year over 1,000 yards.
He only had
in a run first
yards with the Titans.
Yeah,
so it's like it's a whole different caliber.
Yeah, he had a couple thousand yards with the Titans.
It was a couple thousand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just saying though. Like
we gave a first. We gave a first before he was all pro.
Yeah, exactly. So like yesterday price ain't today price.
It's a
you're
first.
Gonna have to.
It's a first and some change. It's a first and some change.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna continue to monitor that
100%.
and figure out what that compensation gonna be for. Hopefully he stays. Hopefully he stays. We want AJ Brown to stay with the Eagles. I think he is a top 5 receiver in the league. We're just in a run heavy offense, and that will change with Sean Mannion. From that Kyle Shanahan system, from that Sean McVay system, from that Kevin O'Connell system, and just like doing a little bit more different stuff with the run, getting the pass up with the play action. So hopefully, we see more. With that.
I think Howie wants to keep AJ as well, and that's why he just letting people know what the price is, just to see what it is. I don't think he's going to make any unless it's some, unforeseeable, crazy trade proposals. But other than that, I think Howie is just scoping the scope.
Yeah.
I don't think he's trading.
Yeah.
Nah.
So, last little things about the Eagles is it's reported that Dallas Goedert is for sure more than likely leaving the team in free agency, which will hinder us quite a bit.
Yeah,
with the dead cap hit of $20 million.
100%.
Us, the Eagles, will be
we'll
have a $20 million dead cap hit if we don't restructure, if we don't re-sign him. So it looks like he's parting his ways. Dallas Goedert became a champion with us. Go get your bread, bro. It was dope having you on the team. So hopefully get your bread in free agency. If not, come back. I think we'll be glad to have you back.
100%. Test the market, see what it's looking like.
For sure. Get your bread, bro.
Please come back.
And then like we'll save it maybe for next week and talking about potential replacements for for Dallas Goedert.
Okay,
you know, because there's a lot of free agents. There's some free agents.
Yeah.
What it's looking like in the draft, stuff like that. So, I wanted to talk about some major moves that happened around the NFL.
All right, let me hear it.
So we talked about DJ Moore heading to the Bills for the second. Trent McDuffie got traded to the Rams for a first, like a fourth and something else or whatever.
Yeah, it was insane.
It was a good package. It was a crazy package. Shout out to I think it worked out for both teams. Chiefs, they don't pay cornerbacks. They just don't. They draft them and they bring them up well, and it's always a good pick for some reason. So my thing with that, I'm gonna just give a quick thought. Lightning, it don't strike twice. It did for y'all. It did 3 times. So you gonna miss eventually on the cornerback.
Yeah,
you gonna miss.
And I mean,
and you needed more cornerback help.
Yeah,
the cornerbacks didn't play that good outside of Trent McDuffie. Your safeties played pretty well, but like you didn't have that many cornerbacks to begin with. They didn't play
especially giving away or letting.
So
was it Justin Reed?
Yeah. So I can't see them like I respect the Chiefs. I can't see them being a feared team going into next season right now. As
of right now,
as it sits.
No.
Okay. Other than crazy news, Kyler Murray got released by the Cardinals. Welcome to the Vikings, Kyler Murray.
Yeah, 100%.
That's right.
There's just no way they don't do it.
Yeah, and if Kyler Murray got released, this goes to my next thing that happened. Tua, the Dolphins are looking to trade Tua. You ain't gonna trade Tua. You gotta release that.
You gotta release it. You gotta eat that cost.
Yeah,
and keep going.
You just gotta release him, bro. And the last little bit of things, Breece Hall got franchise tag, which is crazy. Committing that much money to a running back, because that goes straight to your cap.
And he didn't want to be there.
He didn't want to be there, bro.
I think that's the part that.
Yeah, you should have traded him.
You should trade him.
You should have traded him. And George Pickens getting franchise
tag. I mean, we knew.
Yeah,
I think we seen that coming. Yeah, especially knowing
how that goes, bro. I don't. We can talk about it more when we have some time, because I know we've been here for a while. But like, that team continuously does the opposite of what a good team will do in those key moments of an off season. And the NFL has to step in to stop Jerry Jones, because one, George Pickens isn't going to play on that franchise tag. I do think a deal will get done, but for you guys who don't know, he has the same agent that Micah had.
Okay.
So those that he wanted, from what he said in last offseason, the best deals happen when it's just me and the other party without a lawyer. That's when the best deals happen. But that's not how the CBA works. You hire all these people, you pay all these people a percentage of your earnings for this reason, for you to get the most money out of your playing career, because it's so short.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't want to get put into a back end deal. And granted, I do think from Jerry's standpoint, he does make very friendly deals towards the players, but you lead the way for something of the opposite and happen.
Yeah, it's not
a player to get screwed over.
It's not what he's doing; it's how he's doing.
How he's going about it.
Exactly. How he's going about it.
Exactly.
And I think that is what is really just putting like a red flag or surrounding the Cowboys.
Yeah.
But when he pays, he pays.
Yeah, no, he pays.
It's just like, why do you consistently stay in this mix of franchise tag and the man did everything you can expect of him when you picked him up and more.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's like, what else do you want me to do?
Yeah, exactly.
But I do think that he's going to sign somewhere, or he's going to get a deal done, whether it's with them or if a team looks to try to trade him.
Yeah.
So that would be the only thing there. Yeah, but we'll talk about it more.
Last thing, Stephon Diggs got released as well. I think from what local reports were, that was kind of like the writing on the wall. It was essentially just a 1-year deal anyway. I know it looked like a 3-year deal, but it was everyone who looked into it. It was essentially a 1-year deal for like $20 million.
Yeah.
But that goes into my next question for you. Who are you?
One thing before you go over, we like change topics. You see what the Colts are doing?
They left that weird tag.
It's called a transition tag.
Yeah.
So it's like, did you look into that?
So I read briefly about it. It was if he gets a deal from another team, the Colts have a chance of matching that offer.
Yes, and the amount a year, or the amount that he's going to make in 1 year, it was $37 million.
$37 million.
37.83 something million.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, that's a big asking price for someone who's coming off of an injury.
I don't think that bad.
I don't know, man.
I don't. I mean, for what you can. I mean, for what you see, he was.
But you only saw it for what you want to say, half a season.
$37 million is not that much for a quarterback.
You only paid
for even half a season though. Because you got to think about it, bro. You got to think about it. Dak making nearly twice that.
They restructured his contract.
But like, I mean, he's still making $60 million a year.
But Dak always been up there with passing yards. He's been up there with interceptions too. So don't get me wrong. But he's been up there in passing yards.
Ain't got nothing to show for it.
He's been to a playoff game
and faltered in all those playoff games.
I know. But what has Danny Dimes done?
Won a playoff game.
Okay, one.
That's half the amount that Dak won.
Okay.
That's one. Then you have Kyler Murray making $47 million.
That's insane.
Top quarterbacks are making anywhere from 45 to all the way up to $60 million a year. That's the price to play now at quarterback.
Dang, man.
That's the price. That's just the price. And the cap has gone up to what, $323 million or something like that?
Yeah.
A year. So
$2 million.
Yeah, it was a good increase. So I mean, like, I don't know if that will be directly towards the cap, but I'm interested to see. I think they did it for a reason. I don't think a lot of people will go after Danny Dimes, because I think whatever they offer him, they just know he'll get matched.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100%. And I think for his sake, he's comfortable with this team.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's comfortable. Like, he actually left where he wasn't like getting praised. I'm not saying getting praised, but like left something that was bad, joined this, built this, and it's looking good. If I'm him, I'm not picking nowhere else. I'm just staying there. Yeah. But it is a little. I just never seen or heard of a transition tag before.
It's tough.
Man. I thought people kind of all do that in a way in free agency. I didn't know it was an actual name for it.
Yeah. Oh, an official.
Yeah, an official name. So
I think it's more or less like, okay, just let us know, and if you go, you go. If you don't, if you let us know, okay, we'll match it. Type thing. Okay. You know,
and I think
this is like you have to.
Rid of Anthony, or they're planning on releasing. Anthony Richardson as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. But who do you think will be buyers and sellers at during free agency?
And that's when I was doing the report. I had DJ Moore.
You called it
to the Bills, but my proposal was a little different because I didn't know how they was going to work that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So I do think now, since the Bills already did that, I think the Patriots are going to be buyers.
Oh, okay.
100%.
Say okay. I agree.
100%.
I agree. I think Patriots. If the Eagles do lose AJ Brown, I think the Patriots gave up the 31st pick.
Yeah.
And some more to get them. So I do think I agree.
You agree with that?
I agree. Patriots.
Okay. I think Patriots are a top buyer though, and then I think the Raiders are top sellers. I don't know what more you want this player to do besides flat out say I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It just the writing is on the wall. You have the number one pick. You go get your quarterback, and you got picks to build a team. You already have your running back. Just go build a team.
Go build a team.
Just go build a team. I mean, I don't want to throw shade on them, but like, you're the Raiders.
You're the Raiders, bro. You gotta do something.
You haven't done anything as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
So just go build a team now.
Yeah, I agree.
Just go build a team.
I agree. I do think so. I know we agreed on the Pats being buyers. Another team I want to throw out there is the Vikings. They have a top defense. You have the components of a top offense. I think they were planning on releasing their running back. I see his face.
14. You said Vikings. Is it Addison? No, it's not Addison.
It's the Dreads.
He's kind of old anyway now.
But yeah, they released their running back. They're planning on releasing their running back. So I think they'll be in the market for a running back. I think they will be in the market for a quarterback. I think the quarterback's kind of just fallen into their lap with Kyler Murray. Him in that offense, it could be good. I think it could be something. You have your edge rushers. You have decent linebackers. So I think that team's primed and ready to be buyers. Who will be sellers? They're already doing it, which is the Dolphins. I think the Dolphins need to just go in the dumps for this year.
Oh yeah, they got rid of Tyreek too.
They got rid of Tyreek. They got rid of some other players. I think they get rid of the edge rusher. What's his name? Too.
Bradley Chubb.
Yeah, they got rid of Chubb. So it's like I think there will continue to be sellers. I think you just need to tank this year.
Yeah,
you got a new coach.
I'm
coach 2 more years. So that's who I think will be sellers during the free agency. So I did have this. Give me your biggest blockbuster trade you can see happening and for certain compensations.
I don't want it to happen, right? I don't want it to. But the biggest one I can think of right now would be we give a pick to the Raiders. The Raiders. So basically, we get Crosby. They get a pick, and then the Patriots get AJ Brown. It was a 3-way trade I had going on. So basically, both of them they're just getting people.
Yeah.
And I had it where to go, and I was like, okay, maybe this could work, maybe not. So, dang, I can't even find it. But yeah, so basically, it was a 3-way trade that gives us picks. No, that gives us Max Crosby, give the Patriots AJ Brown, and give the Raiders picks.
I don't think that's allowed in NFL though.
What is it?
3-way trade.
A 3-way trade.
I think
I was just trying to. Come up with something crazy in my head. Like if I was on the game playing right there with my franchise, something like that. But I don't know. That was cool though.
Yeah. I'll look into it to see if it's. But I don't think it's allowed. I don't think it's just.
I knew you do it in NBA.
NBA, you can. NBA. Nothing,
so I was just going somewhere.
Nothing makes sense in NBA about trades. So I was with you. I was thinking Max Crosby goes for a first and a second. I think he goes for it at the draft.
At the draft,
I think he goes for a first and a second to a team. I can see the Cowboys going. They have an extra first, or maybe they already used it.
How do you feel about this? How do you feel that free agency should start after the draft? How do you feel about that?
No, I don't like that.
You don't like that?
No.
And why is that?
Because I think you need to have pre-roster moves to kind of sort things out. You have the season ended obviously February 12th.
Yeah.
Or February, whatever it was. It doesn't technically end until, what was it, next week?
I know it's in March.
So I think it ends in a couple days.
Yeah, because
you have to have a buffer in between you have to have free agency, pre-free agency moves happen. So we make these moves. All the moves went, how they moved. So teams can we don't have this player. This player's gone from who we want. You need to figure out a draft plan to try to get said player. Okay. I think it'll be absolutely chaotic.
Yeah,
it'll be absolute cinema if that was the case. But I think from this being a multi-billion-dollar industry, you have this too much money to be
too much money. Yeah. I was just curious. I was curious on what you had to say about that.
But yeah. So I mean that's really football. That's football. We got. I know we got college basketball but I want to talk about still keeping it professional. We have the WBC starting, which is the World Baseball Classic. It happens every 2 years, and 2 years, right? Every 3 years.
I don't know.
2 or 3 years, one or two.
Yeah, probably 2 because I remember.
It's every 3 years.
I thought it was.
It was when Trey joined us. It was every 3. Remember Trey had joined us before he joined us. He had that big outing at the WBC. He was balling.
Yes. And,
So that was 3 years ago.
Came into the season, we were like, okay.
It was 3 years ago, right? Was that every 3 years? So that's whatever.
Yeah.
That's starting. And I'm excited. I want to, see the U.S. represent in the WBC. You have the big dogs. You got Japan. You got the DR. You have the big dogs at play. So yeah, I think it's really everyone's just waiting for that for the big dogs to play. But I'm excited to see what the boys do. I think that team is stacked. Our team is
loaded.
Our team is stacked.
It's
bro.
loaded. It's honestly unfair this season. I feel like
we've had good teams almost every year, bro. Last time we won was 2017.
I was just looking at like some of the rosters. I'm just like, bro, like this is the best. Like this is hands down
the best roster.
The best roster.
Yeah,
it was yeah.
But Japan always comes with that
100%.
heat every time. They won last time.
Yeah.
So they are defending champions.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is the year though. This year, the United States has to submit themselves of, hey, we rightfully claim this baseball stuff. This is our pastime. This ain't y'all's. This is our pastime. You need to reclaim it. You need to reclaim it, bro. It's been after losing last year. It's especially the way last time we played. It was a strikeout with Mike Trout against. It was a strikeout against Mike Trout. Against
was it Shohei?
Shohei,
yeah, and
that was insane, bro. So
that was back when they was
or former.
I think they were. I think it just happened that year, right?
It just happened. Yeah, all the moves happened.
Cool.
So that's what we're excited, bro. I think that whole that lineup we're doing where we're going left, right. So we just continuously get after them, and I like the confidence that the guys are coming into it with. Like somebody asked them, like, oh, who you think is get the first home run? They were just playing like, I don't know, I think it was like Colorado or somebody, just for warm ups. And like, who you think is get the first home run tonight? And they were like, who's batting first? And I was like, oh, that's hard. Okay, wow. All right, I was like, okay, that's hard. So like, they got a little confidence, a little swag about it, and as they should. I'm a little sketchy about the pitching this year.
For who?
For us. I'm a little sketchy. I think I passed Paul Skeens.
You got Screwball.
You got Screwball.
Got the dude from the Red Sox.
Sale? No.
I just looked at the roster too. Dang, that's crazy.
But yeah, I'm just a little. I think only the pitching, the only thing that kind of gets me a little like okay.
Well, I know it's crazy, but they got Clayton Kershaw.
Yeah.
I mean, he played only because I think like
he's just like I think he's like a vet on the team. They gave him the spot, which is dope for him. I'm excited for him to go out his career to end like that.
Exactly, 100%.
Hopefully, he gets a World Baseball Classic Championship, whatever it's called, to end his career. That'll be so dope. He's been one of the best pitchers of our generation. So shout out to him, bro. Shout out to that. To his whole career. Shout out to the USA team. I want to see them boys ball. We excited to see it. Play starts tomorrow.
Was it today?
I think actual play starts tomorrow, right?
Okay.
So actual play starts tomorrow. We're excited to see y'all. But yeah, do you want to finish it off?
So is today opening day?
No. Like the last week of the month is opening day, right?
Okay, it could be.
But last but not least,
okay.
Well, do you want to save it?
We could, but it's about it. I mean,
when does it start?
What next week is all the tournaments? Conference.
You want to save it for next week? You want to save it?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can.
You can save it. All right.
Yeah, I'm fine to do either or.
Yeah, let's save it because I need to do more.
I got you.
Yeah. But I think it was a good spot to end it.
Yeah, 100%. I think
I think it was a good spot to end it because
but let us know, some of y'all projections that y'all may see out there, or y'all think, or that y'all want to happen.
For sure.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah, let us know. We dive into it all. So we dive into it all, bro. I think there's a major. There's a golf major happening, actually.
See that.
I don't please don't come to me for. No, it's not. The Players Championship is the next weekend, so not this weekend. But yeah, that's it, bro. Shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. Catch y'all next one.